Let's see the big explosion after this entire thing. What happened? Oh my god, it's the perfect movie. I never suspected. Armageddon. Although my camera detected it, we're not sponsoring the Hunger Games. That's, besides the point. Anyhow, one of the best films I've ever seen. And it still holds up to this date, by the way, if you want to know. It's Armageddon. You got Bruce Willis, you got Ben Affleck, you got Liv Taylor, which I don't know if you guys know this, but Liv Taylor also starred in Lord of the Rings, and she's like the hot love interest, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. She's kind of passive in it. She doesn't do a good job in this film at all. She's like barely passing her lines and stuff like that. And I feel really bad for Steven Tyler because he has to write a song in which his daughter, gets completely manhandled by this handsome man right there. Whatever. If you want to do that, that's on your own time. That's cool. But let's look at the box. As we can see, there is kind of some front right edging on here that has happened over the years. That's okay. There's also been some other things that had happened as far as they used to put lips on this. Now, some VHS, movies will end up sealing the top. A lot of these places, I guess, you had to have fast access towards the top because, so God help it, if the entire movie fell out, you'd need access to the top, obviously. Everyone knows that. Now, with that being said, some scratches here and there. I would give this, some rubbing here too. I'd give this like a 7 out of 10. I think the cover still does well. You got Bruce Willis on the side here. You got VHS in case you don't know it's a VHS. In case you open this and, oh crap, that's a Betamax. You might do that. But let's go ahead and read a little bit, of the background here. Total, complete, fun from beginning to end. That was I guess it was a New York review, not a New York Times. All of New York said it was total, complete fun from beginning to end. Fair enough. Let's see. From the blockbuster making team who produced The Rock comes from the biggest movie of the year, Armageddon, starring the explosive talents of Bruce Willis. Die Hard, we've never seen him in that. I don't know why they even mentioned that. I'm kidding. He's clearly in that. Ben Affleck on Good Will Hunting. It's good that that is one of his better films, but that's like their only mention of his better films. This is kind of weird. Billy Bob Thornton? I didn't know he was in this. Steve Buscemi. Now, I'll tell you this now. Steve Buscemi is in this movie, and he is in Con Air. And I'll tell you this now. He does such a good job on this. I don't know if you guys remember this, but he plays Donnie in The Big Lebowski. And everyone just craps on Donnie. And I still think to this date that I will still crap on a guy named Donnie because, Steve Buscemi is in there. But all fair. Let's go ahead and read the description. When NASA consecutive director Dan Thornton. Is that a movie? Clearly the implications were that brackets meant a movie title. So, anyhow, it's a side point. Maybe I think that's funny. Realize that the Earth has 18 days before it's obliterated. I don't know if you know this, but that's a very important number because, the Earth is legal. All right, so land tag team of roughneck oil riggers on the asteroid drop a nuclear, warhead into its cores. Spectacular. Special effects, laugh out loud humor, great characters, riveting storytelling, heartfelt emotion make Armageddon an exhilarating, thrilling film you'll want to experience like there's no tomorrow. This is a threat, by the way. You wouldn't want to experience life after Armageddon. It's how it is. That being said, it was a fantastic film. I just got a VHS player. I'm really happy about this, guys. So I can actually watch these VHS tapes. Now, with that being said, I also got a VHS rewinder. I don't know if you guys know how this works, but once your film is not rewound, you take it, and then you take it into this thing, and you put it into this thing, and you say, hey... I'm sorry, that's backwards. You take it into this thing, and you put it in, and you tell them, hey, my tape is not rewound, and there's kind of a weird late fee with me not... Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I was fighting with that thing. Yeah, I could see why people would want to rewind their tapes. Well, anyhow, it's completely rewound. I don't know what it was doing. It was, pulling a big loop on us here.